Basics. We are going to learn about how to use LangChain with the latest model GPT-5. We are going to run this tutorial on GPT-5, but if you want to follow with free and open source model, you can try the Grok, which is exactly same. You just in the base URL you'll have to specify the Grok API's base URL. Rest of the things will be completely same. So let's start with the absolute basics of LangChain. We'll first learn how can we load a model and invoke it. So let's create a folder. Let's make it chapter 1, or let's make it module 1, and let's make a file basics. So now first thing first, we'll need to do the installation. So let's go to LangChain open AI, and let's copy this command because we want this. So let's install it with the help of UV. So if you don't know UV, there is a video in the channel like how can you use UV. We will be using the UV extensively. So now let's start our hello world of the LangChain. So from LangChain OpenAI, let's import Azure. I will be using Azure Chat OpenAI because I have deployed my own GPT instance, which I will be using. For that tutorial will also come how can you also deploy your own GPT private instance. So let's go and this is the model that we do, and in the model we'll specify GPT-5 mini. This is how you create a model client. Now let's see how we can invoke this. So let's call model.invoke, and let's ask this something. What is the LangChain? CHAIN. And let's also print response.content because this is what we want. Now let's run this code. Module 1 basics. Okay, so this the basic error. It was not able to discover my credential. So for that we'll need to load the environment variable from .env load.env and then invoke this. So this should fix that error, and hopefully we'll get the response from my Azure. Perfect. We were able to connect to our model, and the model has also responded. LangChain is a developer framework building applications. Key concepts: why use LangChain, example, JavaScript example. So perfect. This is what we wanted, and this is the basic. Like you'll have to make sure that you are calling the model. This is the invocation. Now let's learn how to make. This is not the way I have given the message. It works, but let's see how LangChains want us to give the input. So this is a human message. So now let's import from LangChain core dot messages, import human message. Now all we have to do, we'll need to prepare our message. Let's define prompt, and it will be an array list of human message. For now we'll just pass human message. What is the let's ask same question. And what we will do, we'll remove this line from here, and we'll pass, this time we'll pass the prompt, and rest of the things are same. So we'll run the code and see. Perfect, it worked as previously as same way. And this is how the human message, like this is our human message. Same way there are AI messages, and then there are other message type as well. So now let's look at the system message. So again from LangChain core messages, let's import system messages. So once you do that, we can define a system message as message. So let's define system message. Here we can right now define any message, like any system message. Like if you want to make a chatbot for any particular a use case, so for that domain you can make it as an expert or a peer, something like that. So that you can do here. Let for example, we can write you are an expert on radiology that respond to the user query with correct information. So this is going to be the behavior of the model itself. Now what I'll tell you, let's separate our human message from prompt. So let's make it human message, and then we are going to, in sequence, we are going to pass these information to our model. So now we'll prepare a list, or maybe I can do it here, message list. So first we'll pass the system message, and then human message, and then we'll invoke our message list. So this should pretty much give us an idea. And let's ask this, what is X-ray scan? Let's see if it answers our question. Alright, so we have our answer. An X-ray is a medical image tests that use small amount of ionized radiation to create a picture of the inside of the body. It relies on the fact that has different tissue absorb X-ray to a different degree. Yeah, so this is great. This is the in context generation that we wanted from our model. Now that you have learned the structure of human message system message, now we will learn about the prompt template. So we'll cover that in the next video. Thank you.